Hey, Shemay. Just in case you're wondering, some dipshit took out the pump today, ran right into it full speed. Gasoline was all over the place here. Hello, everybody. They ran in, took that whole pump out. Man, what a dick. Yeah, I'm home. Hi, Cindy. Hey, everybody. Yeah, it's just, it's typical. Somebody came in at high speed, didn't even brake, just took it out. Gas was shooting in the air. It's lucky the whole place didn't blow up. It's the hood. Yeah, I was wondering why the whole neighborhood smelled like gasoline. Somebody must just be determined to take out this hood. Severe wind, yeah, it's that time of the year. That would trigger brush fire. That would trigger fires here. Yeah, I got home at 1:45 today. I left about 5 o'clock this morning. I was on the road at 5 a.m. Couldn't sleep real well last night. Not sure how long I'm going to be live today. I'm battling a lung infection right now. What highway was what? Yeah, well, I already tested myself. I already got tested for COVID today. It's not COVID. We'll tear into it in a minute. Hey, Thomas. Oh, Timothy. Let's just say I've been on here 9.5 years, almost 10. And I've never ever had even a touch of any kind of illness. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's unusual. It's unusual for me. The one I drove over is California Highway 12, which runs from Stockton to Bodega Bay. Yeah, this is the first time for me, Julie. 9.5 years. I mean, I'm not ready to check into a hospital, but definitely have a lung infection. But I'm dealing with it. I mean, I sure as hell got to go to work tomorrow, no matter what. I just have to wear a mask. But I have a burning in my back, which indicates lung infection, like pneumonia or something like that. So I got tested for COVID today, COVID negative. Which will be good because that would delay my boosters and flu shots. So. And I don't want to do that, so hopefully this will pass quickly. If not, I'll have to just deal with it, have to just deal with it. Hey, Amanda. So, yeah. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I don't feel too bad, James. I mean, I'm high functioning. I don't really feel it. If I have any kind of fever, it's extremely low grade. I just feel like I picked up some kind of chest bug or something like that, because hacking up a couple of those green gobs or something like that. I was asleep last night. I thought, why is my mouth dry? And it felt weird. And I got up and I had coughed a little. I thought, oh shit, it's about 4:30. I said, I better get the hell on the road, just in case, so I can get home tonight and get a good night's sleep. I didn't want to dick around down there today and then be on the road with rush hour and all that. So I may double hockey sticks. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't think I have a fever. I still look sharp. I feel like I might have picked up a cold. A cold with some chest congestion. Hey, Simply Wicked. It's a mucinex. Green could be bronchitis. Yeah, it could be, Ronnie. But I'm just standing by. I resist that as long as possible because, let the body heal itself. Calming effect. Fell asleep faster, longer. What is that? What is it? What is nature's what? Generic is better than the name brand. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I don't feel like I'm... my cough has immediately been somewhat productive. It hasn't been a super dry one. Hey, Julie. Yes, definitely like a green globuloid stuff. So, got back to getting drainage out of the chest. Yeah, I might do that tonight. But I feel pretty good. It's just I sound stopped up. I think a good sleep will really bang me into shape. Too much catting around. You sleep, you start feeling like a zombie. Yeah, it just drained out. I think, the thing of is, what do you mean, what's in the back of the van? What's always been in the back of the van? Oh, yeah, I always just buy acetaminophen. Same chemical compounding. It's always done the job for me. Hey, VW. So I am back in town. I'm going to delay till tomorrow night. I'm going to do the weekend wrap-up on football. And then Wednesday we'll do the NFL and NCAA outlook. It was a great trip to Las Vegas. I got the first video coming tomorrow, which is an unusual video. Something that took a hike out in the desert to see. I hope you enjoy that as much as I enjoyed filming it out there. When it's green for me, it's always running nurse telling me to spit. Yeah, I just spit it all out. Yeah, thank you. Great to, yeah, back in town. Very fast trip. I left about 5 o'clock. I had already gassed up when I came into town, so I didn't have to stop to gas up. I go to, hey, Wyatt. Of course, I had a million people hitting me up for money. Even at 5 o'clock, the 7-Eleven was just lit. I couldn't believe it today. I don't know, Julie. You know, chemical compounding, but I'll take your word for it. But as far as, you know, I'm about a 9 on the 10 scale. Just so I sound a little raspy. So I think I just picked up a garden variety cold. I mean, I went from chilly weather here to you know, hot 90s, mid 90s, upper 90s, and then you know, maybe sleeping with the AC on or something. Thank you, Cotsmall hot chicken soup. Yeah, I'm gonna make a thank you, sweetie. I'm going to make a hack job chili tonight. That'll be very robust. That'll be very rib sticking. That'll be good. That'll power me up, and then I'll just call it an early night. So time with you. Yeah, it was a great trip. They always are. Now I get the fun part of putting the content out for the week. A lot of stuff changed.
Cat Small tipped $5 through Super Chat. Hot chicken soup, Rosy. Please feel better, sweetie.
Yeah, thank you, honey. I'm not really sick. I'm just like got a little bit of infection. TB is a very slow onset. It's not a rapid onset thing. Hey, Eddie, how are you? TB doesn't usually accompany with like sneezing. Please start taking a chance to decongesting, loads of water, and keep moving around as much as possible. Thank you, Kim. But I'm feeling pretty decent. I just sound a little rougher than I am. Plus, talking kind of triggers a little bit of a cough reaction. But I wanted to, you know, we haven't really had a market update, and as I thought it would happen, we had a pretty good rally begin. Today here we were up some 700 points, which was nice to give people relief. Hope springs eternal going into the fourth quarter. So the market's going to probably run a little bit. Coconut cream pie, man, that is excellent. Thank you, Dari D. But a couple things I want to caution you about. Bear market rallies are always sharp and severe and huge, and this rally could last a few weeks to 3 weeks, maybe. Who knows? Or it could reverse tomorrow. I have to move stuff tomorrow. Now I just got to barrel it through. Now, here's the things I want to caution you about. One of the biggest banks in the world is called Credit Suisse, S-U-I-S-S-E, and it's one of the banks that built its reputation on private banking, taking care of rich people's money. Okay, and I've heard rumors, and I discounted them. I keep my ear very close to the ground. In terms of banks and bank safety, bank capitalization, how much liquid assets banks have relative to the loans that they have outstanding and their portfolio. Also relative to the relative to the amount of revenue that they're getting through deal making and all that. And I noticed over the last 6 weeks or so that the bonds of Credit Suisse started to slide off in value, some 25%, like rapidly. It's never a good sign, right? And this morning, there was a little razzle-dazzle overnight because the Credit Suisse stock was down 10%, and then they managed to push it up to just being down 1%. But the damage has been done. Once people get a sniff of trouble, they start to vote with their money and start to move it out of the institution and all that, despite what anybody might say. So that could be the first crack in the European banking system, and that's one of the strongest banks. So there's a lot of pressure. And if something does develop and we do get a contagion in banking, which would not affect me, which would not surprise me, you would see that triggering effect like the Credit Anstalt collapse in Austria in 1929, which started to trigger a lot of the crash things. So just be aware of that, number one. Do your homework. Understand that we're in a global market. And what happens to Credit Suisse matters because it's a huge linchpin of the Swiss economy, and they're not used to dealing with financial panic. Okay, so understand that. That's important to realize. That's number one. That problem's not going to reverse. That problem put the fear of God into the United Nations, and it also put the fear of God into the Federal Reserve. And what happened today was the United Nations, which I've never ever heard the United Nations come out and talk about economic stuff in terms of interest rates and things like that. But you got to know the United Nations called out today to stop these interest rate rises because they're wreaking havoc on an economy. And just because you don't see the immediate effect, it sometimes takes 3 to 6 months for the ripple effects to come through. But well, by then it's too late. So I could not believe today that the United Nations, of all institutions, came out and called on the Fed to stop raising rates, if you can believe that. Suddenly today, the 10-year note dropped from 3.99 to like 3.66, a huge drop in a day, which triggered this massive rally here. Now, will it last? If people are of the opinion, which I'm not, that the Federal Reserve leads markets instead of follows it, you and I all know. You and I know now that the Fed follows interest rates. It does not lead in interest rates. So you had an immediate sort of flight to safety today, but I suspect within a couple weeks those same issues of financial instability will start to bubble up and percolate and come to the surface again. And you will see that bond is just a stopping point on the way, the 10-year note. A normal pullback, and you're going to start to see interest rates percolate right back up again and start to put new pressure on markets and things like that. So I think we've got a temporary reprieve zone, which does not surprise me. We've completed 5 waves down of wave 3, the first leg of wave 3 down, which will be a 5-leg wave. So legs, 5-leg wave. So we should probably go up for a little bit before we really begin to move down. How you doing, Jody? So I wanted people to be aware of that, just because markets are moving with such force right now and with such speed. that you know, a little bit of nervousness is breaking out, and I didn't, you know, we'll have to keep an eye on the European banks. Now, we talked about silver today. Silver had the biggest one-day move since 2008 today. Up 10% in a day. Okay, bear that in mind too. The dollar may have turned. The dollar was turned. We're expecting a turn in the dollar here. And I said, hey, how you doing, Lulu? I said, when the dollar turns, the wind in the sails of precious metals is going to be like a 90-mile-an-hour wind. Okay? You saw the first evidence of that today with the biggest move in 14 years in silver in particular. So it's something that I think will benefit from all this bullshit that's going on right now. So something for you guys to bear in mind. It's called the Elliott wave theory. It's called the Elliott wave theory. So I'm not surprised to see silver start to get the wind in its sails, and you know, in times where people start to really feel unsteady about stuff, they will go for the gold and silver, guaranteed. Because, you know, if there is some new ordering of investments, it may be a return to the gold standard or something like that, in which there are silver standards, or a combination of both of them. So something to think about. If we're in a baseball game with this whole situation unfolding, we're in the bottom of the first inning here. Okay, so we got a long way to go. So keep your powder dry. But if you're looking at, like I said, I got people on here that are silver stackers, and you know, it's a good time, I think, to be stacking and popping that, because if the dollar has turned here, you know, that's going to have definite implications for rising rates here too. So trying to draw money in to fund the debt and all that. So I'm saying enjoy the relief rally. It's the first trading day of the fourth quarter, which is expected, but be on alert that behind the scenes there's some really serious stuff going on out there in the banking system of Europe. And Europe's very important, their banking system, particularly the Swiss banking system, because as you guys may or may not know, the Swiss banking system is regarded as the safest banking system, well, it used to be the safest banking system in the world, right? The Swiss franc is still the only currency that's partially pegged to gold or something like that, I believe still. But banking is a huge part of the Swiss economy. Okay, besides making fine watches, there's not a lot of other stuff that comes out of there. Chocolate, you know, some really good precision military gear, and but it's all about the rich people managing their money. But for those of you who are coming in late, I did immediately get myself tested for COVID, which I'm negative for COVID. So to me, it's a garden variety little cold. Your health advice was as good as your bank. What should I do on? What should I do, DB? I mean, my health advice, right? That's pretty funny. Yeah, because that's the first thing I wanted to do, because I wanted to change. I feel pretty good, Miss Lulu. It just sounds a little crackly. Yeah, I got back at 1:45 today, Skunk Ape. 5 a.m. I was on the road. Yeah, thanks, Jody. I don't really feel bad. It just, it's unusual for me to ever be anywhere near the touch of anything. So it's, right, I'm pretty impervious to sickness. So I'm thinking I probably picked up a cold, something like that. Got a cold, chest cold, and that's why I have a little congestion. But I don't sense it's getting worse. It's been pretty much stable all day, which is a good thing. So I don't really want to dwell on that. I'm going to have myself a kick-ass dinner tonight. Push out the football stuff till tomorrow. It was a great time in Vegas. Good stuff. You came back safe and you didn't have to run in the road. No, it was my biggest traffic jam was getting out of Vegas. 5 a.m. Yeah, I know. I got some guy behind me, Secret Service. My biggest thing was getting out of Vegas today. Thank you, DB, because they had, I don't think it's mold, Buttercup, baby. I haven't been near mold or anything. It might have triggered from that shitty, I don't know. It's hard to know. But, I don't really feel bad. It just sounds a little cranky. But they do overnight work, so there was only one lane of I-15 open, and we all had to merge onto that at 5 a.m. Crackling Rosy, get on board. Yeah, sleep well, drink water. Yeah, allergies. I dealt with a bit of an allergy in Vegas, so might have something to do with that. I'm not sure. But I will monitor it. So just be aware of what keep your eye on headlines and things going on. They'll reassure you, hey Dave, yeah, I'm home, D Nice. They'll reassure you, but let me tell you, the first crack in a bond. Bonds are the most sensitive part of a financial structure of an institution. They're perceived to be the bedrock of capitalism. And then you have shares that are issued on top of that. You have debt plus shares. And institutions particularly are very sensitive to losses in bonds and things. So they're not going to hang around. All right, so the first crack in the wall is usually never the last one. Okay, so that bank will now be under attack for quite a while. And I think that all the Treasury and the Bank of England, Bank of Japan, they all took concerted action to try to force interest rates down to cool people off a little bit today. Thank you, cute kitty kitty. I don't really feel bad. I just feel like I've got like a cold. I don't feel like I'm being zapped with a, big fever or anything. A terrible congestion. Oh, yeah, grandkids are vectors of disease. Oh, thank you, D Nice. Coughing's good. It helps break up that congestion. Yeah, it could be travel funk, Dave. It's unusual for me. I'm usually pretty impervious. Started coming on like at 1 o'clock. I couldn't really sleep well, so I decided to just hit the road today. Do 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 do. Hey, Darla. Is this thing even plugged in? But a great trip. I got the first trip videos coming out tomorrow. Very unusual thing in the desert that I think that you'll enjoy. And then I think I got another one of my videos. I think I'm the first tourist that ever visited this town. Crappy little desert town, rolling around there. And then what was it? I had one more. Yeah, I got 2 in the desert, and then we have 4 food reviews. Yeah, thank you, Gling. You know, I don't have a headache. I don't feel like I have you know, a fever. I have a little bit of a backache, which is not unusual given lung infection. Thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, Dave. I don't know if it's lucky. I haven't put the other video up. Yeah, Sage Pollen. I think I probably am, Timothy. But I strung it out damn good on football. It, you know, even doubled the bet down on Duke. I mean, shit. When was the last time you slept in the back of that van? Probably a year ago. Probably a year. Well, you know, you live in a great country too, Dave. You can go be a punter at the racetrack. Yeah, okay, Kim. Yeah, but if it's viral, you're just wasting the Z-Pack, you know? My eyes look pitiful. I love that. More pitiful than usual. You're not used to ever seeing me in 9.5 years. Hey, Nippy. So I went swimming for the first time before I nearly died. My lungs were raw. Interesting. So I got some good. I think we got some good picks coming up for this week. I'm very hard to doctor, Buttercup baby. I'm impossible to doctor because I'm not used to it. Hey, Kaylee. So I won't press it. Ground needs a comfy cover and some chicken soup. I'm going to have some hack job chili tonight. That'll fire me up. Yeah, I did enjoy Vegas. Thank you, Joel. The weather in New York was horrible, so I didn't really do any horse betting beyond the first day. No sense wasting your money on a sloppy track. Hey, EMI. Point Dune in Southern California. I probably have, Luca. What town is that nearby? I have to go see. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to see a doctor for a cold west of Bellevue. I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen that town. Usually transitional time in seasons is when people are susceptible to stuff. Although the weather was delightful. Thank you, Cash. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated tonight. The weather was beautiful. Yeah, keep away from doctors. But do take a look at silver if you're a silver stacker. That kind of gave me a clue today that there's a little bit of financial instability, because there'd be no other reason to pick up gold and silver today. Outside we're having a campfire. Great for my allergies. I have to go for a routine checkup. Okay. No, I tested myself immediately for COVID, Hobotron, and it came up negative. I have a lot of those rapid test kits. And the first thing I did when I got home was test myself up, and it was negative. What it feels like is just kind of a bit of a chest cold. North Korea is a great ally. Yeah, well, enjoy the little respite that we have here, because on the fundamental side, things are definitely winding up. The fact that Credit Suisse is under pressure is a real shocker to a lot of people. So we'll see if they continue to rally it, or they'll be selling into that tonight in Europe. I had a sore throat this morning. It's going around. Yeah, that's fine, Buttercup. I've been in the medical field for 25 years, and I know green stuff could be bacterial, but I don't feel like I'm losing. Usually afternoon you feel worse in the afternoon into the evening, and I don't feel that way. And a good doctor's a good thing. I need to go get my vaccines. I need to get my eyes checked. All kinds of good stuff. Yeah, Scottish Dave, you live in a good country. All right, go to the track and do a little punt. Personally, I call a vet. Yeah. When you hear people talking like this, it's a cold. Because every few hours I'll sneeze a little bit. It's just a cold, right? Chest cold. Gambling is not good. Waste of money. Hey, Alvin. Yeah, thank you. I don't think it's the flu. I just think I have picked up a cold. God knows I was around a zillion people. Yeah, I like Pismo. Do 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 do. I'm still a little suspicious because a cold is, you know what. Well, I don't know, Ronnie. Hey, Tater, how you doing, honey? First thing I did when I got home was pull out one of my test kits. And negative. Street Live! Looks like the goat had a little problem there last night, huh? Hey, Mew Mew Swan. Yeah, I gotta get my boosters and everything. Hey, Lurker. Plus, I'm on the go, man. I'm getting to the age where you might want to start slowing down a little bit and not keeping late hours and stress of betting football. And a colder once I retired, got rid of my. I haven't had a I haven't really had any illness since October of 1991. I don't know. I think he's just got a different team to work with this year, Street Life. It's a little tougher brew. And KC's a damn good team. No, I don't think Barron's is reliable. Barron's tends to be a shill for Wall Street. Killer kidney stone. I think the best thing you can do is immerse yourself first in a very simple understanding of Fibonacci numbers and golden ratios and human psychology through the Elliott wave theory. Kept that street artist from having his bike. Oh yeah, Cass. Well, if I see a crime coming down, I'm going to jump in the middle of it. Ain't no thug going to slow my action down. Hey, Scottish. He was a pretty cool guy. He was very grateful. So I think some chili would really hit the spot tonight. I had one of those 7-Eleven lemon pies. Yeah, he was thankful. He was pretty funny too. Yeah, I don't give in to colds and stuff. I just keep motoring along. I think the best thing you can do is keep moving ahead before moving to television. Wish he was still there to talk about this. Oh, okay. I just think, psychology is important. Like somebody was in here the other night and they're talking about, Bitcoin, and I mean, the Bitcoin's down from about 60,000 to 19,000. It's got to build a long base before it starts to go up again, right? It's got to stop going down first. And the psychology's not there to drive it up. As Bitcoin rallies, the preponderance of people will want to sell into it, not buy it. They will want to liquidate and say, thank God I've got a chance to get out. I got in at 22,000 or 24,000. At least I can get my money back now. You're not going to build up that enthusiasm, that stupid bullishness of January, when on the Super Bowl every commercial was about Bitcoin-backed credit cards and Tom Brady and Kim Kardashian and all that bullshit. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Peak markets are all about enthusiasm that's impossible to capture. The dimensions of peak enthusiasm, the lowest interest rates, the most headlines, the most people that are convinced that the markets are just a one-way trip and no matter what happens, buy the dip and keep going. All that has to be reversed to sell the rallies and all that. Yeah, Kim. Well, she can be considered just a useful idiot for marketing. She doesn't know anything about anything. She could plead ignorance and nobody would ever question it. I mean, she's got the IQ of a turnip. All the brains in that family are vested in the mother. I mean, what if she's just like a useful idiot, right? Yeah, that's terrible, Ms. Lulu. Has she passed the bar exam? Yeah, if she does, I'll eat this cell phone. My husband was getting. Did she even go to college? Law school. The entrance exam. As far as the bar is concerned, you only get 2 shots at the bar exam. California is the only state that doesn't require you to go to law school to sit for the bar exam. No, I don't want her as any lawyer. Yeah, she did. I don't want her as my lawyer. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm going to grab the firm of Goldstein, Finkelstein, and Meyer, right? Yeah, how you doing, Mouse Toes? I dropped your line. We were all hoping that you were okay with the crap that was coming down the pike for the remnants gone across to Ian or whatever. She passed what? Are you telling me that Kim Kardashian passed a bar exam? I'll have to butter up the phone. It must have. They gotta be shitting me. Then I'm gonna go sit for the fucking thing tomorrow. Jesus, you gotta be kidding me. Real estate law, tort law, contract law, litigation. Yeah, I got more stuff coming, Hat. How you doing, Alan? No, I can't believe. Maybe the bar mitzvah. Maybe the bar at the club, but not the legal bar. She actually did. No, I don't know, Lulu, Ms. Lulu. I mean, you got to be able to, grab case law and... Yeah, past the local Jim's Bar and Grill. Kim still has another exam, bigger and deeper one. She did go to law school. Okay, when? May of 1922. Yeah, her father was brilliant, but unreal. Knocked me over with a feather. I didn't know you can sit through the bar exam in series. I thought you had to sit the whole 2 days. She only passed the first year exam. Okay, so she's a 1L. Right? First year law. Well, if she went to law school, then I can begin to buy into that. Go watch a movie called The Paper Chase. You never know what she reads in her spare time. Here it's a 3-day exam. Yeah, the exam offers cocktails. No, she works for good. She's going to have that ass hiked up in the future. The baby bar. Baby Ruth bar? Was it multiple choice? Hey, North Carolina. I mean, where did she go to college? Well, I can't speak on it. I've never sat. Hey, Josh. Didn't Kamala Harris had to pass on the second try? Pretty weird. Hey, Melissa, how you doing, sweetie? Great to see you. So Ronaldo is gone, huh? You had the Brazilian elections. Yeah, my cousin Benny. It says that she passed the baby bar, the hardest bar in the country. Well, what the hell is a baby bar? How you doing, Tara? I'm going to have some hack job chili tonight. Maybe we can get a reality of Amber become. Maybe the goat will go into his new career. Brady and Bernstein. Okay, yeah, let's be clear. There's a big difference between your first year 1L exams and the bar exam. Bar exam is like a 2-day locked into a hotel conference room with proctors and and then if you don't pass, you go sell life insurance. Money can get you a passing score. Yeah, I don't know, Julie. It all sounds screwy to me. It's a 1-day test given twice a year. Yeah, it's the first year. You got 3 years of law school. Contracts, criminal law, and torts. Contract laws like the Ball Buster, that crew. But check out a movie on Netflix called The Paper Chase. Stars Lindsay Wagner and Timothy Bottoms and I can't remember the old man that did the Smith Barney commercials. Running for president. Constitutional law. Yeah, I think being a lawyer is all understanding where to get precedent from and how to present it. Yeah, it was a good movie. We'll get one, June. Failed did the other one passed. Thank you, Richard. How you doing? Try the taxi knowledge test. Scottish Dave, the knowledge. Yeah, it's gonna be calm tonight, Miss Lulu, because I'm like at 90% capacity here. How do the two top candidates become Biden or Trump? I don't know if Trump is going to be able to escape all of the legal stuff he's got going on. Ooh, hey Tony. I already did. What's up, JK? No, I'm all good, Ms. Lulu. I'll be good. I can call JK NoCal if it gets worse. How fishy it all is. Yeah, how fishy it all is. It's a world we need to goat. Oh, how you doing, JK? Alan, come on. I have a chest cold. The Glasgow knowledge. Hey Alex, how you doing? Beautiful day today. Not a cloud in the sky. Alan, your volume must be off. I've been crazy. I gotta close some windows here. Hold on a minute. I got too much shit open. Wow. Like 5,000 windows. See something. Oh, 2 organic airborne. I'm doing good. I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. Yeah, I got the finger at the screen. Reduce your carbs. Yeah, I don't know what the hell on the gas price. Yeah, thumbs up are appreciated. The quinine will help. Yeah, the fat fingers of doom. I have no idea what's going on with gas. I mean, it's just kooky to me. It's $83 a barrel. It was almost $130. We're $47 below the peak, and we're almost at peak prices again. Yes, you were, Callie Mo. Well, thank you, High Watch. Yeah, we were freaking energy independent. We were energy independent. Oh, why don't you tell Renell? Oh. Yeah, we get a lot of sunshine. Also, Arizona, Nevada. I think I'll probably just go maybe sleep tonight, just get some extra rest and stuff. So I do have a video coming up tomorrow. I really don't feel like too much like cooking tonight, so yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night, and hope you guys understand. I think rest is the most important thing, and I will see you guys tomorrow.